Yeah, buddy. It's Friday, right? Of course, when you're retired, every day is Friday, or every day is Saturday, or every day is Sunday, or every day is the weekend, or whatever. I don't know. So anyway, happy Friday. Be safe out there. Okay. Making progress. I did some cleanup. Let me pull you out. Did some cleanup. Of course, I got more cleanup to do. I'll be cleaning up till the end of time. That's all right. Let's see what we did over here. Yeah, we did our second or the third coat, I should say, but I didn't use my 10-inch. I used my, because I wanted to do one more bead on the corner, and I figured, yeah, that I obviously haven't sanded yet, so. And yeah, I did some various spots. Let's look at that goober. Watch this. Boink, boink. Yeah, you got to do the boink when you knock the goobers off. All right, so what am I doing today? Well, I just did some cleanup, and as I've been taking things back out to the shop, I've been hosing them off and cleaning them up. I'm waiting on filters to come for the my VacMaster vacuum, because I don't know if you remember, but my other vacuum went, it started smoking and, creating some odors, and it wasn't good. So I'm like, all right, I got rid of it. So today what I'm going to do, I have one more tube of caulk of the Dynaflex Ultra, because I think I bought two. I'm sorry, I bought four, and this is the last one. And if I need more, I'm gonna, no big deal. I'll get them at Lowe's. They're like $8 and change, $8 and change, $8.88, something like that. The big stretch is almost 11, maybe over 11. So what am I going to do is, and I have my fan on, so bear with me here a second. What I'm going to do is caulk around, I'm definitely going to caulk the this threshold right here. All right. And you're probably asking me, well, why am I going to do that? Well, because it's hard pressed wood. And that's giving it credit. Being hard pressed wood, it's actually like maybe an MDF, medium density fiberboard. Parquet, or not parquet, Pergo, which I really don't like Pergo. And I'll be replacing this floor. I'll just give you another little look-see of it. That's going to be a future project, but for now it stays. And I want to put a barrier up against it, just in case. I mean, I'm doing everything else. The perimeter, right? And then I'm going to use the Kerdi membrane, the thin stuff, to go up along, and I'll show you all that. But I'm trying to cover all my bases and be redundant. Yes, I know, I like that. That's a good word, redundancy, right? Redundancy, yes. So today I'm going to be, and I'll show you that here in a minute. I'll put you on a tripod. And like I said, I only have one more tube left, and I'll probably have to get some more, because this is a very long wall. Along here, there, and here, so I don't think I'm going to make it all the way, because I've gone through 3 tubes already, and I haven't even gone around the whole perimeter yet. I stopped right there, you can see. Okay. And I am planning on doing it again on my the tub bottom plate. So, all right, let me get you set up, and I'll show you what I plan on doing with the threshold. Hold on. All right. Yes, I already did clean. I didn't vacuum. My filter attachment here. This is what fell. In case you want to see, I cleaned that off real good. My DeWalt. This thing works great, actually. The battery life at first, I wasn't too impressed with it, but then it seemed to get better. Maybe different batteries will last longer. That just makes sense, right? All right, so anyway, this stuff doesn't have a seal in here, so I just nipped off the tip. And yeah, would be nice to vacuum that. All right, because I like to vacuum everything at least 10 times. That's what you learn when you're an apprentice. Fair warning out there. When you're an apprentice, that's what you learn. What the hell is this down there? I don't know. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. door is all the way open. Is it open? Let's see if there's something. Oh, something I hit. Hold on. Thought I was ready. I'm not. I know. Okay, that's better. All right, so what I'm going to do is, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I'm getting under the jam. You got to be careful with this stuff because it's very viscous, and that's another good word. I know, I like those good words, viscous. You know the definition of viscous? Or viscosity is resistance to flow. That's what viscosity is, resistance to flow. All right, so see what I'm doing here? It's okay if I overlap the top of it because I am plan on putting uh-oh, shoot, hold on. I was just talking about the battery, right? Hold on. Okay, we're back. We're back in action. So why is this important? Well, because as I already mentioned, it's Mother Nature's materials right here, right? MDF or whatever you want to call it, whatever Pergo calls their backing, you know. As you know, I'm not a fan of Pergo, but that's for a different day. So this is going up against tile in a bathroom, which may or may not get water from the shower all the way over here, or you know, whatever. So we're doing this. I don't think it's overkill. I think it's appropriate. I'll probably do this a couple times because I want to make sure, because this is a floating floor. This does float. There's only two ways to put down, from what I can remember, because I used to do this for a living back in the day. There's only two ways to put down laminate that I know of. If there's any other, you know, if you can think of another way, let me know. One is floating, and the other is gluing. Floating, when you float a floor, it's what this is. You're floating over concrete or whatever your subfloor is, wood, or whatever, OSB. And the other is gluing, which you'll glue to concrete or wood. So that's the only two ways that I know. All right. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I just want to get a good seal, and you're getting a better angle than I am with it. And there used to be carpeting in here. Well, yeah, there was, because this, you can see the nail marks from the, we used to call it clamp down. It's like a shape of a J, and you put the flat part of the J down, and the loop part of the J goes up against where your carpet would be, and you put your carpet, cut it a little bit fat, and then you kind of bang it down. That's a strong word, bang it down, but you take like a rubber mallet or something and gently, gently. So, all right. You get the idea with that, right? And yeah, I'll probably go over it because I want to make sure I get this top edge. And I'm going to be putting, as I think I mentioned, T-molding. Oh, wait a minute. I have an idea. What was my plan for this? Wait a minute. I forget. I had a plan. We'll have to, I'll have to rethink what my plan was. Well, it depends on the tile, where the tile falls. All right, that's what the plan is. All right, so you get the idea there. I'm just going to keep going around. Like I said, this is my last tube out of 4. So we got a big hole right there. Look at that sucker. I might fill it up with something. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we're just going to continue on. I'll probably have to get another tube. I'll probably get 2 more tubes. Maybe even 3, because what I might do is when I'm done with the whole perimeter, I might just go over it again just to make sure. I know. I know. All right, I'll leave you there. All right, so happy Friday. And thanks for watching. Stay tuned. There's going to be a lot more to come.